Okay, an interesting way of comparing data is that use of a composite bar graph or a back bar graph. You can see here we've got this special type of bar graph called a population pyramid. And this was just the first result in the Google search for population pyramid. And what it shows you here, for example, is the percentage of the world population according to the age group. So if we were to interpret this, on the left we have the male, and on the right we have female. And you can see that for our population of children from 0 to 4, they make up males are 4.6% of the population and females 4.3% of the population. So there's slightly less females born than males. But if we have a look up higher, you can start to see that this number changes. So where does it change? 3.2 is fairly similar. 3.1, so 2.8, 2.8, there we go. So from people aged 55 to 59, you can see that females are starting to become the majority of that section of population. So that's an interesting thing that you can note with a population pyramid, is just the changing structure of the population. Now, there are some really interesting patterns that you can see. So this is the world population. And if I were to go to, let's say, Australia, so Australia is a different representation. You can see that we've got different sections, but we've got less children being born. So what's this, 2019? So take away 20 years, it's 1999. That sort of time these children were born. So we we can see that the population is the bulk of the population is around the middle age, as say like 20 to 55. And let's compare that to somewhere like India. That's gone. I need to search that again. Sorry. There we go. You can see that India, for example, has a bulk of the population a lot younger than Australia. And we go to an African sort of country. Well, let's just go Africa in general first of all. We'll go that one. And you can see that in Africa, now this isn't true for all the African countries, but you can see that Africa has a much younger population and very few people getting old. And we'll compare that to a country like Japan, which is well known for its old population. You can see that Japan has quite an aging population, where you can see that a lot of the population is 45 and over. So that's quite interesting when we analyse different populations with a population pyramid. So Western Africa is a great visualisation. Compared it to Western Asia. Then Western Europe. So Western Europe has that ageing population. So that's Australia would fit into this pattern as well, as opposed to a lot of our third world countries would fit into this population pyramid. A lot of our second world countries would fit into this sort of pattern in comparison to the world.